everyone, welcome to my channel. It is Ashley and it is time for my favourite video of the month, and that is my TBR video. So yeah, I play a game called Get Me to the Show. If you don't know, I'm obsessed with concerts. I go to one all the time. You will see concert videos on my channel as well, but we are getting me to the show. Starting at the bottom and just working our way up. We do have 4 different categories here. We have music, where I choose an artist from my pile of cards, and then I choose a song I think will fit that. We have my goals and targets for the year, which is to read to 70% of my NetGalley score and trade the books I've purchased Christmas/2025. We have general pink prompts. These can be anything really. We have mood read, and then we have blue. So sorry, that was 5 different kinds. We have blue, which is Bookmon prompts. So yeah, before we jump into April's reading, let's see how I did in March, and let's see if I need to add another fail space or if I am good to just roll for April. April, I'm actually free. I'm not going to any concerts. I'm not going away anywhere. I'm completely at home. I also have a week off in April, so it should be a really good, easy reading month for me, if all goes to plan. However, I am going to be doing a reading vlog this month, so I do need to be trying to get those books in as much as I can. I have noted them down on my notepad for the ones I own physically, so that if I can get them into my rolls, I definitely will. On top of this, we do have my buzzword book. You guys chose for me For the Wolf. I will leave the scores up here so you can see it was definitely For the Wolf. It was overwhelmingly that. So if I can get that in, I need to get that in. And also Drowned Wednesday, I am doing as a buddy read with Cats and Camera. So if I can get that one in, I definitely need to get that one in as well. So we'll see how things go. Hopefully the game is nice to me. Hopefully I can fit in a good number of these books so that it's not as intense. But yeah, let's see how I did in March first. So for March, I had roll number 1 gave me a mood read, and that was Such a Beautiful Thing to Behold by Umar Turaki. I have not started this yet, but I will be starting it very, very soon. It'll probably be my last book of March, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to count this as a win because I do believe I can start it at least before the end of the month. Roll number 2 gave me goals. For this, I chose Moonstone by Laura Purcell. I haven't got to this. I'm just not going to have the time to, unfortunately. I am really excited for this though, so hopefully I can get this in the next couple of months. Roll 3 gave me LGBTQIA+ rep, and I had Polyamory on Trial by Jude Treswell. Didn't read this, not even close to reading this in all honesty. So yeah, that one's a fail on that one. Roll number 4 gave me The Artist of Rise, and for this I chose the Song of Talk Saxy, and for that I chose Twilight. I don't know where my physical copies went. I have multiple, but I don't want to pull the other one out. But I did read Twilight. I did read this one, of course I did. That one's a nice pass for that one. Roll 5 gave me mid-read, and I chose The Guest Cat by Takashi Harade. I've already handed this back to the library, but I did read this one. Roll number 6 gave me Has My Initials for the Author, and I had Breathless by Amy McCulloch, and I did read this one. Roll 7 was Lily Pad, and this was to pick a prompt from the Leaf prompt list. And for that one, I chose a book that you purchased in 2024. I chose Song of the Six Realms by Judy I. Lin. I did read this one. I like this one a lot more than I was expecting to, actually. And then that was it. So as you saw, I have failed by 2 books, so it's definitely a fail. So what that means is that I add a fail space to this board. I will number generate where this goes though. So yeah, let's see where that goes. And if I land on it, it just means I have to read a book that I never got to. So a book that made my game a fail is my fail spots. So this will be the second one on the board, which is not ideal, with this being the start of like the year basically, but hopefully I can take one of those fail spaces off in April. But yeah, let's put that space on the board, let's see where it goes, and then let's jump into roll number 1.
Okay, so I have 24 spots on my board that don't have a fail space on it, so let's generate space number 12.
Roll number 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are on a music prompt.
The artist is Kepler. Okay, I'll have a think.
Okay, so rule number 1 gave me the prompt of Kepler. Now, this is a girl group, K-pop group, and I chose the song Giddy for this. Now, as you can probably guess, Giddy, very romancy. I will leave a quick clip of it here though for you. It's basically just a cute romancy sort of song. For this one, I'm going to choose one of the ones that I need to do for my vlog. I don't have it, I will need to borrow it from the library. Hopefully it'll come through in time. And that one is Between Friends and Lovers by somebody. Charlene something, I want to say. I have no idea what this is. I think this is a romance where the girl is in love with her best friend, but she starts having feelings for someone else as well, and she's trying to figure out what she should do with her life and which direction she should go in, I think. But yeah, it should just be a nice, easy, quick romance book. That is what I'm hoping for with that anyway, and I think that does fit with the lyrics of this, because you make me giddy, and if it's a romance, they usually feel quite giddy about that person. So yeah, I'm going to assume that this will fit. If not, oh well. But I think a romance definitely fits giddy. So yeah, let's put that one on there for now. I don't know how big it is, so hopefully it's not too long of a book. But yeah, let's go to rule number 2.
Rule number 2. 1. That's our goals and targets.
So rule number 2 gave us a 1, which is not ideal, but we did get a goals. So for this, I need to either choose a book that I've purchased since Christmas / 2025, or it needs to be a NetGalley book for me. Now for this one, I've decided to go a little bit easier on myself. None of the books I actually need for my vlog are purchase books, so they don't fit any of the goals, which is not ideal. But I do have the sequel of this book on that as well, like on my shelf. But I've not read the first one, and the first one I also bought this year. So in order to kind of help me progress with that, I'm going to choose this one, and that is Dreadwood by Jennifer Killick. This is a middle grade book. The writing is massive in here, which is lovely, but it just says, "Welcome to Dreadwood High, it's a scream. When classmates Angelo, Haley, Gustav and Nera are forced to come to school on a Saturday, they're already thinking it's the worst day ever. But they're wrong. Things are about to get seriously scary. What has dragged their teacher underground? Why do the creepy caretakers keep murmuring the tune to Incy Wincy Spider? All alone and trapped at school, the gang's only hope is to figure out why they're being targeted. But they better be quick, because something is lurking in the shadows and is out for revenge." That sounds amazing to me. It kind of gives me like Goosebumps sort of vibes. So I'm really excited for this. And as I said, I've got the second book on my shelf as well, for I have purchased in 2025. So by reading this one, it lets me get to that one as well. So I'm going to take that as a really good sign, and hopefully I'll get to this one quite quickly. But yeah, I'm going to add this one on, and I'll add a little bit of horror. And I do love children's horror. I find it far more creepy than adult horror for some reason. But yeah, let's go to rule number 3.
Rule 3. 2. 1, 2. Pink prompt. Latest book haul. Okay, that's a good one.
Number 3 gave us a 2. We started well with a 6, then it's a 1, then it's a 2. Could be worse, it's okay. However, I did get latest book haul, which is not as good for me as you would think, because as I said, none of the books I've purchased this year actually worked for this reading vlog. Not ideal, but I do have one in mind that I'm going to read for this. It is really short, but it's the one that I've been actually wanting to read for a good couple of years, and I found it in a charity shop not long ago. So I did pick this one up, and that is Warhorse by Michael Morpurgo. So this is the book that inspired the movie, and I really loved the movie, so I always wanted to check out the book. This is just about the horse itself. It is a middle grade, it's also big writing, but this is about a horse that was in World War I, and it's basically how the horses kind of retreated and how the horses kind of dealt with all of this. As I've seen the movie, but I've never read the book, I don't know how true it is, like the movie to book versions, but I am expecting this to be a hard-hitting book, even though it is quite short. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting to this one, and hopefully I really will enjoy it. And maybe I'll do a book versus movie for this as well, but we will see. But yeah, let's go into rule number 4.
Rule number 4 is a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a mood read, and just missed that fail space.
Okay, rule number 4 gave me a mood read, which is perfect for me this month, and for this I'm actually going to be choosing Drowned Wednesday by Garth Nix. As I said, I'm buddy reading this with Cats and Camera, so it makes sense for me to add this in now, just so I know I have it already there. Now, so this is basically about a kid named Arthur who finds the key to the house in the first book, which was on Monday, and we're kind of seeing him as the days go on and about the different leaders of these days, basically. Now, I don't know where this one goes. I'm assuming this one's going to be water based because there is a trident there, but also because it is called Drowned. So yeah, hopefully this will be a good one. I don't really know too much about this, but the back does say that it will pit him against pirates, storms, explosions, nothing less gunpowder, and a vast beast that eats everything it encounters. So it should be a really fun time. It should be really action-packed, and I really can't wait to delve in. I can't wait to speak about this book with Kaz, just to kind of really gather our thoughts. We've been reading them all together. We have another 4 after this because there is 7, one for each day of the week. So yeah, I'm excited to get into this one and jump back in because I did miss it in March when I wasn't reading one. So yeah, looking forward to this, but let's go into my next role.
Rule number 5. 2, 1, 2. Bookworm prompt. Monthly. Read a book from the monthly bookworm prompt. Okay.
Okay, rule number 5 gave me monthly bookworm prompt. It's not out yet. We are doing this near the end of March, but the prompt doesn't come out till the very last day. So I don't know what I'm reading for this yet. I don't know what the prompt is, so I have no idea what I can even give as possibilities. So I am sorry. Depending on when this goes up, I might be able to kind of edit in what book I'll be reading. Hopefully I might do that actually, because I think this comes out, like the prompt comes out on the 31st. So I should be able to kind of do a quick thing there, just kind of show you the book that I will be reading. So if I have not posted my TBR video yet, this is a book I'll be reading for it, and this will be the prompt. But yeah, until I know that, I can't say anything else about that one, unfortunately. I am sorry. But yeah, let's go into the next rule number 6.
Rule number 6. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is goals and targets.
Okay, rule number 6 gave me another goals, which is perfect if it was not this month when I'm trying to get in books for this reading vlog. Not ideal. So for this one, there is one that is quite short, but I've had my eye on it for a little while now, for probably about half of March, in all honesty. So I'm going to add this in and probably read it as my first book of April. I'd be surprised if I didn't, but the one I'm going to choose is I Wish You Would by Eva DeLores. So from what I can gather about this, it says 7 secrets on the loose, 7 private confessions that could lead to love or disaster. And it's basically about a senior night where they're kind of camping, but they are to do these letters for how they want the next year to be, about what they want to be braver in. And some of these letters get loose. I'm going to assume 7 because it says 7 secrets on the loose. So I'm going to assume 7 of these go missing, and it's about them trying to get these back before anyone finds out the secrets. I think it's going to be a romance. It kind of gives me that because at the bottom it does say a swoony summer romance. So I'm assuming it's a romance then, but I can't wait to delve into this. I think I'm going to really love this. It kind of just gives me those vibes where I'm going to have a really good time with it. I do have one tab in here and I don't know why. I don't know why I have a tab in there, but I do have a tab in here for some reason. So yeah, I will be trying to pick this one up. I don't think it fits my reading vlog though, but I'm just really excited for this one. And again, I don't know why there's a reading tab in here, but that's fine. Yeah, let's go into my next role though.
Rule number 7 is a 1, so another bookworm prompt. This time you have baby blanket. Read a book from your favourite genre.
Okay, rule number 7 gave us another 1. not ideal, but it's fine. And for this one, we got Baby Blanket. So we got read a book from your favourite genre. For this one fits perfectly for my reading vlog because it has a wide range of different genres that I can kind of go for here. So the one I'm going to choose is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. I have no idea what this is. I think it's romantasy. I could be wrong though, but I know it has dragons in it, so it's definitely a fantasy of some sort. But I think it's book 1 in a series or something. I remember a lot of people talking about this and really liking it, so hopefully I will feel the same way. I do have this on my Kindle because it was on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm going to read it there, but this one fits perfectly for my vlog, so thank you. That's 2 books for my vlog on my TBR. I'm happy about that. Now let's hope this last roll will be the end one. If I get a 5 or a 6, it should be, but otherwise we have one more roll, but that's fine. So yeah, let's actually see what it's going to be. Roll number 8, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's a fail space. Number 8 gave us a 4, so it landed us on the very last space, but as you can see it's blanked out because it is a fail space, unfortunately for me. But that's okay, it doesn't fit any of the reading prompts that I need for my reading vlog, which is not ideal, but I really just want to read The Brothers Hawthorne. I should have probably chose a smaller one, especially as I'm doing a reading vlog, but I've been wanting to read this forever. I have the next book on my purchased like Christmas 2025, so I can't get to that one until I read this one and then The Grandest Game, so I need to read it. It is massive. I have sped through the Inheritance Games series until this book, and I don't know why I keep putting this one off. So yeah, it's going to be added this month and hopefully I'm going to absolutely adore it. All I know about this is it is book 4 in that series, and I think this one's set before Avery comes to the manor, and yeah, it's basically about the brothers, and that's all I know. It's all I want to know. I want to go in essentially blind. There's going to be games in here, of course there is, and puzzles, and I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm hyped to get back into this, and I'll get one off of that failed spot as well if I manage to get to it. However, as I said, I still have a reading vlog that I want to do, and I still haven't added in For the Wolf, which is not ideal. So I think altogether this may add into like a 10 or 11 book TBR, which is massive for me. And the prompts this month were so nice, and if this was any other month where I'm not doing a reading vlog, this whole entire like thing would be absolutely beautiful for me. But yeah, I don't really know how it's going to go. I am off for a week this month, and I think I have enough kind of small ones and middle grades to kind of push me through when things might get a little bit more sloggy for me. But yeah, my TBR is kind of looking a bit chunky, especially as I think I have another 4 books to add for my reading vlog. So yeah, it's not going to be ideal, but it's fine. We do have a good mix here though, I would say. We have these ones, we have Between Friends and Lovers, and then whatever the book one is going to be, and then a couple other books. But overall this doesn't look too bad. I think I can do it, but before I get ahead of myself, let's see what the total pages is going to be this month and how many I actually need to read each day in order to complete just my TBR, not even the vlog. Yeah, I probably will end up doing reading sprints during the week I'm off of work, just so that I can get some really good reading in for my reading vlog, because I think that has 6 books, but we will see. I think it has 6 books on it though. So yeah, it's fine, it's fine. It's going to be fine. At least it's on a quieter month for me, and it's not in a really busy month, because otherwise I would be absolutely screwed. But yeah, it's going to be a quiet month for me, so why not get all the reading in while I can, and hopefully get that fail space off the board. I really want one off of them. But yeah, that is everything from me. Have you read any of these books? If so, let me know what your thoughts are, and do let me know one book that you will be reading within April. But yeah, if you think I'm going to pass my TBR, again, leave me a little heart. If you don't, leave a little skull emoji. I'm not going to be offended if everyone leaves a skull emoji, because I've been really bad at actually passing my TBRs lately. But yeah, let's hope it's a good month, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.